Hello, I'm Jim Lampley. Over the course of the past 5 years, the Filipino fighter Manny Pacquiao has emerged as one of the most popular and exciting fighters in the sport. Coming from a kickboxing background and a childhood of extreme poverty, he once had to sell stolen cigarettes on the streets of his city just to have money to eat. Now he is the most celebrated citizen in the Philippines. What a journey it's been. Let's take a look at Manny Pacquiao's greatest hits.
June 2001, as a late substitute, Filipino Manny Pacquiao burst onto the American boxing scene. His foe, South African Lejanolo Ledwaba.
He took this fight on only 2 weeks' notice, and he is banging Ledwaba right now.
Pacquiao, the previously unknown southpaw, proved speed and power go hand in hand. Boom! The champion, Ledwaba, hit the canvas 3 times in this stunning upset. Pacquiao went on to defend his crown, facing several proven adversaries.
This is some prospect.
With a dynamic southpaw style,
Oh, big left hand by Pacquiao.
the Filipino destroyer was on the verge of ushering in a new era in boxing.
Manny is going to be a threat for anybody in the featherweight division.
His future looks exciting.
November 2003, eager for a big challenge, Pacquiao clashed with pound-for-pound superstar Marco Antonio Barrera.
Pacquiao is striking Barrera with left hands.
With explosive presence, Pacquiao silenced the skeptics.
A young, hungry, ambitious warrior.
Awesome.
Manny dominated the longtime champion, with tactical combinations and lightning jabs. In a star-making performance, Pacquiao stopped Barrera in dramatic fashion.
A superstar emerges in San Antonio.
May 2004. A few months later, Pacquiao faced Mexican boxer-puncher Juan Manuel Marquez, 2 featherweight dynamos looking for divisional supremacy.
What a fight, and what a crowd.
In the first round, the Pacman, with furious intent, dropped Marquez 3 times.
Juan Manuel Marquez hasn't ever seen anything like that.
Who has?
But in a tremendous display of resiliency, Marquez continued on. This was called by many the fight of the year. Both warriors battled through withering assaults and vicious attacks.
Both have the hearts of champions.
A hellacious night would end with a disappointing and controversial draw. March 2005. The Filipino phenomenon would go toe-to-toe with Mexico's legendary Erik Morales in what would begin an epic trilogy.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao.
Pacquiao and Morales exhibited boxing mastery.
What incredible competitors both of these guys are. And the blinding speed of Pacquiao's apparent, and Morales chases him across the ring and says, "Let's fight."
The fight produced a steady flow of tactical counters. A 12-round combat set the stage for a highly anticipated rematch.
Do you want a rematch?
Anytime, anywhere.
January 2006. For a frenzied Las Vegas crowd, Pacquiao sought redemption. This time, the Filipino fighter wasted no time in dismantling Morales.
The war is on.
Round by round, Pacquiao attacked and attacked.
The straight lefts are landing right between the gloves.
A visibly worn down and beaten Morales
Totally exhausted.
faced the inevitable in the late rounds. With blistering jabs and hooks, hard straight left hands,
That's the first real knockdown of Erik Morales' career.
Pacquiao seized the moment.
It's almost impossible to imagine it now.
It's over.
There's the second knockdown and the stoppage.
10 months after Pacquiao evened the score with Morales, they faced off again in the highly anticipated rubber match. And right from the opening bell, Pacquiao made a statement about his intentions.
Morales, who landed some good right hands in the first fight, tried to drive Pacquiao back with right hands there, but Manny comes back with a torrent of punches from his own. Now Pacquiao lands a right and a left, and another right hook. Down goes Morales on a Pacquiao right hand.
The brave Mexican warrior tried to stand toe-to-toe, but was no match for the younger, stronger, faster Filipino star.
Morales chases him and lands a right. They trade punches at the rope. And when they trade punches, Morales takes a gamble with Pacquiao's strength and power. And down he goes. It's hard to imagine how Morales can last long against this. What guts by Morales! He strafes Pacquiao with right hands, even while on unsteady feet.
Pacquiao continued his relentless assault, putting an exclamation point on the latest epic trilogy.
Another huge left hand by Pacquiao.
Punch after punch after punch. Manny wants to finish Morales right here. And the brave heart of Morales holds up, but his legs go again. Third knockdown of the fight by Pacquiao against Morales.
He doesn't want to get up.
Morales shakes his head as if to say, I want no more.
October 2007, 4 years after Pacquiao had systematically broken down Marco Antonio Barrera, the two met again, and it was clear from the beginning the rematch would be much more competitive.
Big left hand for Pacquiao. Barrera lands a left in return. Hard right hand over the top. Barrera stunned Pacquiao with that shot. Hard right hand by Pacquiao. And Barrera decides to fight back immediately. And now suddenly they trade, and Marco catches Pacquiao with a big right hand and a left hand. And Pacquiao momentarily stunned and comes back with the aggression of his own. And that's what the crowd has been waiting for.
The fight turned more physical, less tactical, and although courageous, Barrera once again took the brunt of the punishment.
Barrera trying to pick his spots upstairs, gets rocked with a right hand, gets backed into a corner, gets caught with another combination, gets rocked with body shots. This is what's made Manny Pacquiao the most explosive and exciting fighter in boxing. Lands a solid right hook, lands a straight left hand. Faster hands carrying the day again.
Pacquiao cruised to the unanimous decision victory. March 2008, Pacquiao and Juan Manuel Marquez finally got together for a rematch 4 years in the making. Marquez came out fighting with great confidence.
Hard right hand by Marquez. Uppercut by Marquez, huge left hook. Buckled Pacquiao.
But in round 3, Pacquiao responded in vintage fashion.
Down goes Marquez on a straight left-hand shot. Perfect shot by Pacquiao.
Both fighters were cut in the middle rounds as the fight's intensity hit a fever pitch.
Pacquiao landed a quick right hook. Momentarily lifted Marquez off his front foot. Another left hand for Pacquiao. There's a perfect combination by Marquez. They trade shots. What a war. Both men trying desperately to win the round.
In round 10, Pacquiao's power once again left its mark.
This all started with a brilliant Pacquiao left hand, which looked for a moment as though it was going to knock Marquez down.
Marquez continued to show the same warrior mentality he had shown in the first meeting, as the two legends brawled toward the finish.
Marquez going out on his shield if he's losing and showing you all the heart that you might expect from a great, proud Mexican fighter. What guts both fighters have shown tonight. One more right hand for Marquez. One more combination for Pacquiao. They trade shots down the stretch.
In another classic battle, Pacquiao escaped with the split decision victory. The third round knockdown proving to be the scoring difference. June 2008, in his first fight at 135 pounds, Pacquiao met David Diaz for Diaz's lightweight title belt. Pacquiao's remarkable hand speed was on display early and often.
Uppercut by Pacquiao, mixing his punches brilliantly. Catches Diaz with a left hand. The speed and skill of Manny Pacquiao is amazing to behold. A southpaw Jack Dempsey in the lightweight division with speed and power beyond compare.
The courageous Diaz kept coming forward, and Manny's accurate punches continued to connect.
Perfect shot by Pacquiao. And the Pacquiao storm once again continues. Bloody mask speaks for itself.
It's not his punches, he's just too fast.
A nearly flawless Pacquiao performance came to an end in round 9.
Increasingly on the defensive, Diaz has less and less to offer. How many more? Down he goes, and Dracula stops the fight.
December 2008. Pacquiao and Oscar De La Hoya squared off in a much-celebrated dream match. From the opening bell, Pacquiao's speed advantage shocked De La Hoya and rocked him back on his heels.
He takes a straight left hand and a right hook from Pacquiao, and Pacquiao lands a brilliant uppercut up the middle. You might describe the first couple of rounds as shock and awe.
Blending his blinding speed with precision accuracy, Pacquiao continued peppering De La Hoya to the head and body.
He's getting hit with virtually every shot that Pacquiao throws.
This is getting embarrassing.
and he is gradually reconfiguring De La Hoya's beautiful face.
You can't handle your speed, son.
Manny Pacquiao never let up on boxing's most well-known star.
Manny Pacquiao is annihilating Oscar De La Hoya.
After 8 brutal rounds, De La Hoya's corner had seen enough.
There's no reason to continue with this. He's too fast. Are you okay? Are you with that?
It's done. Manny Pacquiao has beaten Oscar De La Hoya.
May 2009. The red-hot Pacquiao met Ricky the Hitman Hatton. Pacquiao came out on fire, giving Hatton all he could handle in round 1.
Follows the jab with a hook, comes back with another jab. There's the straight left hand, and he landed it right on Hatton's chin. And down goes Hatton after he swings and misses with a left hook. And that's a knockdown for Manny Pacquiao. Hatton wants to fight back. Pacquiao's hands are blindingly fast. Another perfect right hand for Pacquiao. Another right hook. Straight left hand. Pacquiao's landing at will. Hard left hand. Hatton has to hold on. Will Hatton make it out of the round? He's down for the second time. This is the brilliance of the Filipino slugger.
In round 2, Pacquiao closed the show in scintillating fashion.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Stunned Hatton and knocked him back. Look at the brilliant accuracy of Manny Pacquiao. Landing with both right and left hands. Boom. Oh my gosh, what a straight left hand. That is that. What an amazing knockout shot. That is the most spectacular one-punch shot of Manny Pacquiao's incredible career.
November 2009, Pacquiao once again moved up in weight, this time taking on Puerto Rican star Miguel Cotto. Pacquiao and Cotto went at each other with a vengeance, and a couple of the early rounds were classics.
There's the speed advantage for Pacquiao. He starts to open up. Good left hook by Miguel Cotto. Crowd comes out of its seat for that one. Uppercut snaps Pacquiao's head back. Pacquiao hits Cotto with a hard left hand. And another. And another.
Pacquiao began to take control with knockdowns in rounds 3 and 4.
Manny landed a little right hook in there and follows up by knocking Cotto down. First knockdown of the fight. Now it's Cotto whose back is against the rope, and he fights his way off and goes down again.
And Cotto was hurt by that knockdown where he wasn't hurt by the first one.
Cotto was never the same, and now Pacquiao was increasingly relentless.
And Cotto is beginning to retreat constantly, and he almost went down again. Hard right hook by Pacquiao, landing more or less at will now. Cotto backs into the corner, he's in big trouble now. The fight could end in a matter of seconds.
Bloodied and beaten, Miguel Cotto showed tremendous courage, continuing to fight into the final round.
Now Kenny Bayless does his duty.
We thought Manny Pacquiao was great. It's better than we thought.
March 2010. Pacquiao and Joshua Clottey met in the first ever fight at spectacular Cowboy Stadium. The theme was established from the beginning. Pacquiao throwing punches in bunches, leaving Clottey constantly on the defensive.
And he manages to rip a left through the guard. Clottey pretends to wobble. And when Clottey just guards like this and doesn't let his hands go, he's giving the fight away. What an amazing combination puncher this man is. What a fabulous offensive fighting machine. Pacquiao is blowing the roof off of Dallas Cowboys Stadium. What can't he do?
Pacquiao rolled to the unanimous decision victory. November 2010. Pacquiao stepped into the ring with Antonio Margarito on a night where Margarito held a 17-pound functional weight advantage. As Pacquiao adapted to his larger opponent, he began finding holes in Margarito's defense.
Margarito tries to press the axe and Pacquiao hits him flush with a big left hand and then flurries and backs Margarito up again.
While Margarito tried to use his size to back Pacquiao up, he had no answers for Pacquiao's speed or power.
Now the marks begin to show on Margarito's face as he has a big red welt under his right eye.
So Margarito's saying that Pacquiao's not hurting him, but his face is telling a different story.
He's backing Margarito up and he's hurting him.
As Margarito began to slow and his right eye grew more damaged, the fight became target practice for the precise aim of Pacquiao's fists.
And here comes
And he
Manny.
turns it around and bangs Margarito viciously. Left cross straight on the bad eye. And another one.
This is a dazzling display of boxing skill, power, everything. Unbelievable.
He's rearranging Margarito's face, and it may never look the same again.
After a systematic, sustained beating, Pacquiao visibly eased up on his overmatched opponent in the last 2 rounds, easily winning the unanimous decision. November 2011. 4 years after their rematch, Pacquiao and Marquez squared off for a 3rd time. As with the first 2 meetings, the action began quickly.
There's a hard right hook by Pacquiao. Best punch of the fight so far. Now Pacquiao begins to land solidly with a left and a right upstairs. Hard right hand by Marquez. Pacquiao was knocked back on his heels. And there's a hard left by Pacquiao and a good right hook and another left. Hard right hand by Marquez, followed by another. Pacquiao with a right hook. Marquez with a left hook.
While Pacquiao threw more punches, the 38-year-old Marquez once again proved a tough puzzle to solve.
Good left hand shot by Pacquiao. Tries to come back and capitalize. Marquez wants to answer right away. Big left hand for Pacquiao. And that might have won him the round. What a tremendous round. The crowd's on its feet. We've got a fight in Vegas.
Heading into the 12th and final round, victory was still up for grabs on the scorecards.
Marquez is very conservative here in the final round of a close fight. Pacquiao only needs to throw another combination here at the end, probably to seal this round.
For the 3rd time, a Pacquiao-Marquez classic ended with a narrow decision, with Pacquiao claiming a somewhat unpopular majority decision victory. June 2012. Younger, unbeaten Timothy Bradley eyed an upset over the heavily favored Pacquiao. The champion looked to quickly put Bradley on the defensive.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao down the pipe. Best punch of the round so far. Gets another straight left hand onto Bradley's jaw. 2 big pops for Pacquiao.
What's so impressive about this for Pacquiao is he has a real game, prime, junior welterweight, and he's outclassing him.
A round 4 foot injury slowed Bradley down, and while Pacquiao landed many big shots, he was unable to put the underdog on the canvas.
And the left hand moves Bradley halfway across the ring, and Pacquiao drives him into the ropes. Bradley landed a right hand. He thinks for the moment he might have bothered Pacquiao. Bradley's proven he's got a pretty decent chin.
And he's done better over the last couple rounds.
To the complete shock of virtually every ringside observer, Pacquiao was upset, losing a stunning split decision. December 2012.
Is this too much of a good thing, or is too much of a good thing a good thing?
The 4th meeting of Marquez and Pacquiao would prove the most dramatic.
Hard right hand by Marquez, and for the first time in 4 fights, Manny Pacquiao has been knocked out, and he did it with his signature right hand over the top. Manny Pacquiao evens up the knockdown count as he puts Marquez on the canvas to score the knockdown in round 5.
Oh, Marquez hurt again. Marquez is hurt bad.
Marquez's feet are wobbling. He's in trouble. Pacquiao attacks. What a round. All-out war in Vegas.
The final seconds of round 6 would stun the boxing world.
Oh!
And that's another knockdown.
You're not getting up, Jim.
He's been knocked out. A sensational right hand knockout by a bloodied Juan Manuel Marquez.
And we have to ask, will Manny Pacquiao ever be seen in the ring again?
How will Pacquiao react when he's hit by a good, strong puncher? Because that's what Brandon Rios is.
Oh, good left hand by Pacquiao.
There have been some tremendous combinations by Pacquiao in the last 20 or 30 seconds.
Rios' face is a mess right now.
He promised to show that he was the old Manny Pacquiao and that there's no reason to suggest his career is over. He's done all of that. His first win in 2 years. He dominated every round.
Bradley told Pacquiao, "You don't have it anymore, Manny." Manny Pacquiao said, "We'll see you in the ring."
Crowd oohing and awing as Pacquiao lands a left-hand shot, throwing fluidly, landing a 1-2 there, and another left there. Good right hook by Pacquiao. Then Bradley with a right hand, momentarily lifted Pacquiao off his feet. Excellent left hand shot by Pacquiao. Backed Bradley out of there.
Both landing big shots.
Gets in a left hand there. Backs Bradley up. Goes to the flurry again. Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Thunderous shot there. And another hard left hand.
The big round for Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has won this fight. And down goes Algieri on a straight left hand shot. Hard right hand by Manny Pacquiao upstairs. Two hard body shots. Hard left hand by Pacquiao stuns Algieri. And that's going to be the second knockdown of the fight. Extended right hand by Algieri momentarily backs Pacquiao, but he keeps coming. Fires away with the left hand. Algieri goes down for the second time. Third time in the fight. Pacquiao power showing up big time here in round 6. A sensational straight left cross by Manny Pacquiao. And let's see what Algieri has left. Algieri showing guts.
Big guts.
Pacquiao in control. There's the 6th knockdown. A lot of power. A lot of Pacquiao.
Don't miss Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, May 2, live on pay-per-view.